This tutorial is going to teach you how to reduce latency in your Voicemeeter banana setup. If you were to select the A1 button and hear your microphone back, there at times may be a small delay. So to minimize this delay as much as one can, you can try selecting your microphone and choosing different audio drivers. In the Voicemeeter Banana tutorial number 1 that I made not too long ago, link will be in the description, I suggested that viewers should select the MME option. MME is an audio driver. There are different audio drivers that give you different amount of latency in your audio setup. MME just happens to be the audio driver that gives less problems, and by problems I mean crackle and pop. If you do monitor your microphone back by pressing the A1 button like this, check, 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 and you wish to have a small amount of delay, the smallest that you can have, you can just try messing around with the different options that are available. So at the moment I have MME selected, and I go to the buffering MME value. Originally it's 24. You can select different values for the buffering MME, with the general rule of thumb being the less amount of samples, the lower the latency or the delay. You can try selecting different values, and sometimes you might get crackle, sometimes you might get pop, sometimes you might get distortion. So you definitely want to keep that in mind. You want to start off with the default and then work your way down to the lowest number that you can get to without hearing crackle or pop or distortion. At the moment I have my buffering MME value set at 480 and I hear no crackle. This is with a gaming headset setup. I have a audio interface with a better sounding microphone, and lower values give me static and pop and distortion. This might not be the case for you, so you want to start off at the default sample and then work your way down to the smallest value you can get without hearing distortion. A very simple way to test for any distortion or crackle is to open up your Voicemeeter input and select the Advanced tab and then click on the test. If you can hear that test without any audio distortion or any bad sounds, then you are okay and good to go. If MME does not work for you, you can select WDM in the hardware input and hardware out and try messing with the different values. If you wish to start all over and start from scratch, you can always go to the menu and select reset settings, and then you would have the default settings that you get when you first download Voicemeeter, and then you can experiment with different audio drivers to get the best latency possible. You can unmute this track, select hardware input 2 being the phone that you are using, and then you're going to want to feed this to channel A2, and then you unmute, test, test, test. As you can see, using the hardware input 2 channel, you can get a feel as to how much delay your microphone would have. Again, you would try different audio drivers and different values here, and you want to make sure that you have the lowest amount of latency possible without any audio crackle, pop, or distortion. I hope this video helped for those who might notice some amount of delay in their Voicemeeter Banana setup. Thank you for watching.